What is going on YouTube? My name is Rossmann and you are watching Tross Films. Let's watch that again, but with a different microphone. What's going on YouTube? My name is Rossmann and you are watching Tross Films. And can you say one more time? What's going on YouTube? My name is Rossmann and you are watching Tross Films. Did you notice a difference? In this video, we are talking about audio, the beginner's guide to why audio is important and what to look for when adding it to making videos. Audio is a huge component to video, and it's something that really can add a huge component to making the quality of what you're producing way better. Or it can also make it sound terrible. The thing that we're gonna focus on in this video is gonna be the very basics. This is gonna be a beginner's guide. You can go very, very, very in depth with audio, but to really get the most value out of it, I wanna try to just keep it as simple as can be. Now, the first thing that I want to talk about is actually the different types of audio. The main thing that's very common and very popular on YouTube is a shotgun microphone. That is what we have here. This type of microphone was made famous by the one and only Casey Neistat, who revolutionized vlogging. Now, a ton of other YouTubers want this type of setup to really try to make their videos as best as possible. However, there's different things that you can look at when actually buying audio. The first is gonna be a microphone like this. This is basically a studio microphone that's set up on a stand here, but again, it's only effective if you're talking into the camera itself. Now, the third type of audio is gonna be a lavalier mic, which is actually what I'm attached to and what you're listening to right now. This is the data that it's gonna be housed in, and this is it. I can fit this in my pocket, and this is how small it is. Very easy to distinguish and go like that. And the very last type of audio equipment is gonna be from your camera, which is what you're listening to right now. This is by far the worst audio of all of them. So different types of things and what I kind of recommend. So basically, you can already hear the difference in every single one of these microphones. Is it good, is it bad? That's up to you to decide. Depending on the types of videos that you're gonna be making, each one kind of has their pros and cons. If you're gonna be doing something like me, where I'm just set up right here at my desk talking to you, then a microphone like this would actually be really good. If you look down here, these are different cuts in my actual song right here. Boom, boom, this is one, this is one, this is one, etc., etc. Again, if I'm talking it like this, you can't really hear me that well. So again, this is gonna be something that's gonna be right, kind of whatever is pointing at me is gonna be the most sound. If you're gonna be doing a lot more interviews, or if you want a different setup and you don't want something this clunky, then a lavalier microphone like this is something that's super easy to go to. I can literally stand as far back away from the camera as I want to. I don't need to be talking into anything because it's just clipped on and I'm good to go. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 pieces in total. So we're gonna start with the base and this goes in it. Pretty simple. See, there's 4 little holes. So these should just go right in here. Now, a lav mic like this is actually what we call omnidirectional, meaning that it's gonna be taking audio from all around it. So this is gonna be something that even if I'm talking over here, or if I'm talking over here, you're still gonna be able to hear me about the exact same. The shotgun microphone is gonna be good for people that are out and about with their cameras, meaning if you're gonna be taking it on your day-to-day life or gonna be constantly moving, this is a really good microphone to have just because it attaches to your camera itself. And little backstory, I used to have a penny board when I was back in college until it was stolen, unfortunately, by someone I don't know. But anywho's, I haven't had a board since then. My mom has some really old ones from like the 80s. A shotgun microphone, something like this, is gonna have the audio coming from here. So when I talk to the camera, whatever this guy is pointing to, that's what's gonna sound. If I'm over here and I'm talking, you're not gonna be able to hear me. So that's why this has been a really good thing, because it takes away a lot of the noise that's behind you or to the sides of you. You do need to have a DSLR or mirrorless camera, which is pricier in itself, to actually be able to attach it to it. But Tyler, what if the onboard microphone is all you got? This is here, for example, is my point and shoot, and I cannot attach a microphone to the top of it like this shotgun. I also don't want to bring around this bad boy, and honestly, I don't really want to attach this to me. So sometimes I'm just going to be using this, and that's also fine. The sound from here bounces off the walls. There's a lot of echoey noise, and depending if I'm using this and maybe someone's outside mowing the lawn, you might hear those people mowing the lawn. Now, this is not going to be really an ollie. I'm not going for that. I am gonna try just random tricks, something that is pretty easy, user-friendly, and something that we can hopefully do. So let's try it out. If you don't even have a camera and you just wanna use your phone, that's fine too. However, if again, audio does make a difference, and just by changing how you sound, your videos can be way more enhanced and way more engaging. So Tyler, what do you recommend? Tascam and Rode are, in my opinion, two of the best companies in the audio world. There are many other types of companies, and a lot of them are also pretty good. This is just my personal preference because I've been using both of them for years, and I just really love them. And why would I go away from something that I love? It's working for me, and it's worked for a lot of other people, so... If you're a person that shoots video on your phone and that's all that you have available and you really want to be budget friendly, the one thing I recommend is going to be a shotgun microphone like this guy, but for your phone. The one specifically that I recommend is going to be from Rode. This is the VideoMic Me, which is a compact cardioid mini shotgun microphone, which basically just means that you're going to be attaching it to your phone itself, and it's going to pick up your voice if it's pointing at you. This is something that's super user friendly. You just plug it in and it'll continue to go, and it's very cheap. This one here is only $59, which is maddeningly cheap in the audio world, and something that, again, I think is pretty astounding. If you're a person that wants to do more filmmaking, kind of putting on your camera using a shotgun microphone, there's two different ones from Rode that I recommend. The cheaper version is going to be the Rode VideoMic GO, which is pretty lightweight, and you just attach it into it and record from there. This one right here is $99. It's pretty easy to use, and you don't really have to worry too much about it. If you have a little bit more of a budget, the one that I would recommend is going to be the Rode VideoMic Pro Plus. This is actually what I use, and I think it's incredible. I think it's outstanding, and I love it a lot more. I've had a lot better luck with this guy than I have my other one. If you're a person that wants to do more studio setting, where you're just kind of sitting like this, a studio microphone like this is actually the pod mic from Rode as well. It's relatively cheap. I got this guy for $99. It's currently unavailable, but it's another outstanding microphone. I can actually take this with me if I want. This currently is being housed in its recording using an audio recorder. The other one that I like from Rode is going to be the Rode Procaster Broadcast dynamic microphone. This guy is pretty beefy and just really amazing, but it is more pricey at around $230. But there are a ton of other microphones on the market, and again, you don't need to just use Rode. You can do whatever you want, but these are microphones that I trust because I know the value of them, because I've used them myself. Now, again, I am a wedding videographer, and so I try to use the best equipment that works for me and what I need it for. So that's why I have a Tascam DRL10. This guy's amazing because that actually screws into my thing. So I can pull on this. Right now, I'm actually pulling it, and it will not come out. And that's something that's pretty remarkable. This guy is, however, pretty pricey. It's going to be around $200, but it's honestly very outstanding, and I love the size of it because it's just so tiny it can fit in your pocket. There are a lot of cheaper options. The other one, this right here, is going to be a power-to-wise lavalier mic that actually attaches onto your iPhone or your iPad or something like that, and it is just a cheaper version, just for coming in around $40, but again, is going to be good and just easy to clip on and use right from there. So this is pretty much a general basics of audio equipment. Again, you can tell the difference in audio and why it makes a big difference. You can go way further and do way more in-depth research on this, and I would recommend doing that because audio is a huge subject, and there's so much you can learn and so much you can do. And homework for this week is going to be to get your own audio equipment. Regardless of whatever your budget is, I want you to just try and experiment with how to actually use audio and work it in itself. This is a content creator series episode where we're deep diving into what it takes to become a content creator. I make a lot more other videos like this to really just help you become a better content creator and learn as much as you possibly can. If you want to check out any of my other videos, there's a playlist where I have all of them on there so you can learn, and feel free to watch as much as you like. As always, my name is Tyler Rossmann. Thank you so very much for taking time out to watch. It really does mean a lot, and I'll catch you on my next adventure. Peace out from the red chair. Watch out!